Okay, and
Well,
so tell me about your childhood, what you can remember. How many siblings did you have, about your parents and your grandparents?
well, we started with my brother and I was only two kids for 15 years, and then my sister came along, Mary Jean. But Bob, my brother and I had the same mother and father. Uh, 15 years before my baby sister born.
What were your parents' names?
My father was named Selvis Capers, Selvish. I'm the only guy that used a S on the end. I don't know why. But anyway, my mother was named Katie Capers.
And so do you remember your grandparents?
My grandfather, yeah, I remember him. My mother's father, and Jim Simpson was grand, my mother's father.
So tell me, what do you remember about him, your
He
granddad?
was a big time farmer right there in Mississippi. See, Mississippi was the worst state in the United States, you know. But yeah,
Why?
that's the way life was then.
Well, why was it the worst state?
They had different rules, you know. Actually, all all states really people don't know all states about the same. They got the same technology that the other states had, but Mississippi was the worst one. We had colored water fountain and all that stuff, but I wouldn't know. I thought that was legal because I was a child, you know, growing up back in them days. And
So did your grandparents live on a farm?
oh yeah, my grandfather, he big time farmer. He had plantation, as they call it, plantation, and you know, both of my grandfathers had. Nels Carter and Jim Simpson both had their own farm, you know. Yeah, they was allowed to have. They had big acres of farm, you know.
Did you spend a lot of time on their farms when you were a kid?
Yeah, I stayed with my grandparents, stayed with my uncles. You know, my mother, she was a nanny, as you call it, working for the white folks. You know, but that was the way of life. That's all. That's what I grew up knowing.
So